Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for the virtual planning process for the Mental Health Services Act 2022 to 2023 annual update. We're very appreciative that you're choosing to join us this year so we can gain your feedback on our plan. As we continue in the pandemic, we're holding our stakeholder planning process this year virtually. We really appreciate you joining us and telling other people how to access us at santacruzhealth.org/MHSA. My name is Cassandra Islami, and I'm the Director of Community Engagement, as well as the Santa Cruz County Behavioral Health Services Mental Health Services Act Coordinator. Today's virtual presentation will help inform and recruit stakeholders to participate in our virtual 2022 to 2023 annual update. Today, I'm going to summarize our Mental Health Services Act guidelines and inform you as our stakeholders about our planning process. I will also help prepare you for participation in this year's virtual planning process. A little background on Mental Health Services Act, also known as MHSA. Proposition 63 was passed in 2004 and has dedicated funds to improve mental health care in California and to help reduce long-term adverse impact from untreated mental illness. Proposition 63 is a 1% tax on incomes over $1 million. The Mental Health Services Act money now encompasses over 24% of the entire public mental health budget in California. These funds are dedicated and to be used in a cost-effective manner to ensure accountability. The Mental Health Services Act Oversight and Accountability Commission helps ensure these processes. The Mental Health Services Act has 6 general standards which help govern programming. Who are our stakeholders? Our stakeholders include our underserved communities, those who identify as Latinx, people who experience homelessness, people who identify as LGBTQ, our education partners, our consumers and their families, our healthcare partners, our social services partners, our law enforcement partners, our family resource centers, and many, many others. Santa Cruz County has priority outcomes for our Mental Health Services Act programming, which includes a reduction of homelessness, school failure, unemployment, incarceration, and youth out-of-home placement. The categories we're going to review for our 2022 to 2023 annual update include our Prevention and Early Intervention, or PEI money, and our Community Support Services, or CSS money. There are 6 categories of PEI, which include prevention, early intervention, suicide prevention, access and linkage to treatment, stigma and discrimination reduction, and outreach for increasing signs of mental illness. Counties must allocate at least 20% of their annual MHSA revenues to PEI programs, and 51% of PEI funds must be used to serve people under the age of 25. Services and programs are designed to prevent mental illness from occurring or becoming more severe and disabling. They address a condition early, with low intensity, and with a short duration. Those experiencing onset of a mental illness are a priority population in service, along with youth in distressing situations, support for older adults, trauma-exposed individuals, youth who are struggling in school, and suicide prevention. The Community Services and Supports, or CSS, have 8 different categories here in Santa Cruz County. The categories include the Community Gate, the Probation Gate, the Child Welfare Services Gate, the Education Gate, a special focus known as Family Partnership, Enhanced Crisis Response, Consumer, Peer, and Family Support Services, and Community Support Services. CSS programs and services are strategies to address unmet needs of adults with serious mental illness and children with serious emotional disturbances. There's an emphasis on eliminating disparity in access and improving mental health outcomes. So what's next with the annual update process? On March 1st, the 2022 MHSA Stakeholder YouTube channel goes live. On the same day, videos from each of the programs under the CSS and PEI categories in both English and Spanish will be released. You can find all this information on santacruzhealth.org/MHSA. During this time, we want to hear from you. Please leave your feedback on our MHSA YouTube channel, or you can also leave feedback at santacruzhealth.org/MHSA. We will compile your feedback, and on March 21st, we will release a draft of the 22-23 annual plan. March 22nd opens the 30-day public comment period on the draft plan. Comments can be submitted 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on both the YouTube channel or at santacruzhealth.org/MHSA. On 4/21, we will close public comment at the local mental health advisory board. After that time, our recommendations on the final plan will go to the Board of Supervisors. In June sometime, we anticipate approval by the Santa Cruz County Board of Supervisors on our final plan. We plan on final plan submission as well to the Department of Healthcare Services and the Mental Health Oversight and Accountability Commission. After that time frame, funds will be dispersed to Santa Cruz County according to DHCS, which varies by year in tax revenue. Your next steps as stakeholders are to watch the videos, which can be found on our YouTube channel, to provide public comment, and please complete our survey. On santacruzhealth.org, you can also find our updated MHSA financial information. The best thing you can do is help spread the word. Please share everything you've learned about MHSA funded programs in your community and help other people understand how they can become active stakeholders. Some of you might be curious, what is public comment? Public comment is an opportunity for everyone in the community to provide input on our MHSA reports. This year's public comment period, again, will be open from March 22nd to April 21st. To read the draft report, it will also be posted on santacruzhealth.org/MHSA. To leave a comment, same website, santacruzhealth.org/MHSA, or the YouTube channel. We want to learn more about you. So at this time, please take a moment to complete our quick anonymous survey. Thank you so much for your time today and participating in our 2022 to 2023 annual update virtual planning process. We really appreciate the time that you took to watch this video, and we're really hopeful that you'll watch the community organization videos as well. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the community organizations for their time and energy in completing the virtual videos for this year's virtual planning process. Thank you so much.